Hey guys, how you doing? I thought I would try this Vlogust thing, which I suppose is a thing in August where you do a vlog every day. I figured I would give it a go because this month actually we're going on our cruise in about, gosh, like a week and a half, so that's kind of exciting. And I was going to do a vlog or a day kind of thing while we're on the ship anyway. So I thought this would be pretty fun. So I suppose what I'm supposed to do is every day I come and I do a little vlog about what's been going on. So I guess I should back up a little bit. I did get some things on the Sea Punk release, as a lot of people did. I know there was a huge hoopla about the whole bleeding thing with washing it, and I personally haven't washed mine. I figure I got a Sporty and a Mini B and a Be Organized, and I figured, you know what, when I need to wash it, I'll just wash it. If it bleeds, I'll try to rewash it and do all that jazz, but I'm really not worried about it. I don't know why people went on about it. It was a little silly in my opinion, but I suppose if they feel like they've paid so much for bags that you shouldn't have this issue, but it was a mistake. Mistakes happen, and Jujubee is trying to deal with it, so I'm not going to go on about that, but that was something that's happened since I did do a last vlog. A couple of things with my family situation. My mum, I know I haven't mentioned this previously, but I have said she's unwell, but what's going on is she's actually got a form of cancer, and she's gone through several chemotherapy and radiation treatments, and she just finished one and she's doing really good. So we're on a break, so that's been really nice. So for the last couple of weeks the weather has been amazing here in Australia, so I have been taking her out in the sunshine and we've been going to the park because she's been feeling quite well. So that's something positive, and I'm hanging on to that at the moment. The only other thing that I guess happened in the last few days, I got asked to sub a tap class on Wednesday because I'm actually helping with my daughter's class now, because there are over 10 little girls in that class. So the owner asked if I could help assist that class on days when there's over 10 kids. So I was like, sure. So I went last week and I did it. I helped her out, even with Clara. She just kind of followed me around because she was sick that day, so she had to stay with me. And after the lesson and everything, I talked to the owner and she asked me to sub the tap class on Friday, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, that sounds really good, because I kind of miss those girls. Those are my girls that I had last year for the concert dance, and she did actually ask me to do the concert dance this year, so that's kind of exciting. So I have to come up with choreography for that. If you guys have any ideas for music, I think her theme is how technology has changed over the years. If you have any idea for tap music, please let me know, because that is a really odd theme. I am so stumped about what I'm going to do for that, so please give me some suggestions. It can be from any time period or anything. She actually said she's doing My Sharona with one of the dances, which I'm like, don't know how that, so it doesn't have to be technology based, but something that's kind of to do with how, I guess, society has changed or whatever. So please give me some suggestions, because I don't know. And I want to get it done before week 8 of the school term. So I think I've got another 6 weeks or something, 5 weeks. So yeah, so please help me out there. And Friday night comes around and I've done dinner and I've done baths, and I'm sitting with my daughter on the couch in my pajamas watching My Little Pony, cuddled up to her, and then I get a phone call from the owner, the teacher, and I answered. I'm thinking, why is she calling me? She said, are you still subbing for me tonight? I'm like, oh my God, I totally forgot. Yes, I'll be there in like 10 minutes. So I ran into the bedroom and I got dressed, and my 2 kids are following me going, where are you going, Mum? Where are you going? I'm like, oh wait, let me learn, I gotta get dressed. So I got dressed and I raced down there. I actually spent a little bit to get there. And luckily the other sub teacher who had done the previous class stayed and started the girls' bar work, so that, because they're doing exams, so they actually did their exam bar work, and so the lesson did happen. I kind of took over from her and I did the last 20 minutes and left. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel so bad. I've been teaching for probably, gosh, like 17 years, a long time, and I have never ever forgotten about a class. I'm the type of teacher that turns up 10 minutes early and subs whenever I'm asked and is always prepared. So for me to space out and totally forget that I'm supposed to sub a class is like, especially right after she just said that she was going to let me do the concert dance this year too. So I texted her after the class and, you know, said that it went well, and I hope, and I'm really sorry, and of course I'm not going to invoice her for this lesson, and I'll see her on Wednesday. And I didn't get a text back, so I hope it's okay. I'm sure it's okay. Mistakes happen, but that was something that was just bizarre for me, because I never forget this stuff. I guess I'm still kind of sick, so I'm just going to blame that. I'm going to blame the cold. It was in my head, stuffed my head up. So this week my boys have been going to the zoo. So Monday, so yesterday, I had to drop my 8-year-old off because they're only a year apart. Year 2 was going on Monday and year 1 was going today. So I was like, oh, I wish they kind of went the same day, but you know what? It would have been a huge group of kids, so I understand why they split it up. So I dropped him off, but he had to be there at 7:30 in the morning. Same with today. So on Monday, I organized everything the night before and I got all the clothes ironed and all the lunches made and everything. So I got up and I showered and I got dressed and I went and I walked him in thinking that I'm gonna have to sign him off or something, but he just walked off to his class that we're in the main cola area. And I'm thinking, oh, so I turned around and left. So this morning, poor old Jaden, who's the year younger, I didn't even bother getting up and getting dressed. I rolled out of bed and put some tracksuit pants on and a cardigan and my, shoes, and didn't even dress the girls. I just put cardigans on them and put stuff and got them in the car. And I said, JJ, I'm just going to drive by and you can just get out and walk over to the cola. He's like, oh. And I said, yeah, you just follow the other kids that are there. And he's like, oh, okay. So he got out and walked off. So I suppose he got there okay. But, I didn't see the point in getting out and walking him over there just to go by and then turn around and walk back to the car. So that's kind of exciting for them to go to Taronga Zoo. We just gone a couple of weeks ago, but they get to see more because they're on a school trip, which is pretty cool. So that's what happened the last couple of days with the kids. So I've had the girls the last couple of days. Clara's finally starting to get over her cold. So she's kind of very happy and more like she normally is, like her actual personality. So that's been really cool just to have some time with them. One other thing I wanted to share with you guys is the diaper bag, or the bag I'm using this week, is my Be Sporty in the Sea Punk. I know the lighting's kind of funky in here. And I really kind of love this bag now. I had a Be Sporty in Kaju City in the past that I liked for a while, but at that point with Clara's age, it just wasn't working very well for me, so I sold that. I was kind of over that print for some reason. But this is really pretty in this print. So I'm using this week, and a couple of things I wanted to share with you that I got recently is that my lovely friend from Canada, Miss Beth, she actually, her YouTube channel is Busy with 5, so I will link that below. She was sweet enough to order one of these clipper clips, and I know that a lot of people are using these, and she sent it to me from Canada. So she's so sweet, and I got it the other day in the mail, and it only took about a week and a bit. It's faster than Australian Post. How stupid is that? To send something from Canada to Australia, it got here quicker. I don't get it. Anyway, so these are really well made. They're nice and sturdy, kind of got some weight to them, which is good, which means that they're well made. You can see in here, you can see where it says clipper, and you can kind of see that a little bit. It's kind of hard to see, but in the bits that actually connect together, it says clipper. And, I did use it a couple of times, and it's really cool because it's nifty. I can just clip it to any part of the bag, and I can hang it on the table. I actually used it today. One thing, be careful when you're opening it that you don't have your hand or something there, because I opened it today and the hinge caught my finger. It's gone now, but it was like a little dent there. So just be careful. That's one thing when you open it up. So that's one thing I'm using on my bags lately. Another thing I wanted to share with you was kind of a little, I guess, hack that I did for padding on my Be Sporty straps. These are seatbelt pads that I bought from Amazon in America and got shipped to Australia. And they're Velcro, so they're Velcro together. And I got them to put on the Be Sporty straps because I didn't really want to get these customed just in case I wanted to sell it or whatever. So this actually works really well, and I've got some pictures I'll pop up in this vlog here that you can look at. I took today, my mum took them for me, just to show what they look like on the body. They are a little bit bulky, but it doesn't bother me. It adds so much more padding to the areas that kind of dig into my underarms or around my shoulders. So this is just a very cheap hack if you want to get something for your Be Sporty straps, and I've got them on both sides, and they can move around and you can take them off if you don't want to put them on there. They just Velcro here like this, and you can put them, you can also use them on your car seatbelt straps as well if you wanted to. So that's what I've been using on my Be Sporty this week the last couple of days, and it's been really comfy. It's August 1st here. It's still the 30th of July, I don't know my months, in America. So I thought I'd start it, considering that I've got a few free moments. Clara's kind of having a nap, and Anna's quiet, aren't you, honey? You want to come say hello? You want to come say hello? Come over here and say hello. We're having a kind of a dramatic day today, aren't we? Right? Is this what happens when you turn 4? You get a little dramatic? Yeah? Oh, I love you, beautiful Rapunzel. Yeah? Okay. So that's my first Vlogust entry, and I'll try to do one tomorrow. Well, I'm going to have to, right? This is a challenge. It's kind of fun. Will you do one with me tomorrow? Yeah? Alright guys, well you have a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye! Say bye!